Joining me now with more is Jordan Reynolds, Checkout.com's head of North American banking. Jordan, great to have you on the show this morning. We appreciate you getting up early there in Las Vegas. What are the biggest takeaways from this partnership announcement?
Yeah, so I'd say the biggest takeaways for us, and good morning, it's early in Vegas, Money 2020, very busy, exciting. They've really selected us as their global digital payments partner, and we'll be powering rides for Uber across key markets, including the US, the UK, UAE, Asia Pac, and we'll be using our global acquiring and payment services, specifically focused around intelligent acceptance, which is our AI-based solution so that we can drive higher authorization rates and better payments performance for Uber. And I think for us, this just adds to the growing portfolio of enterprise customers that we have added to our book this year, inclusive of Uber Now, eBay, Pinterest, ASOS, Vinted, and HelloFresh. And so we're very excited about the Uber partnership, what that means for us globally, but specifically what it means for us in the US.
Jordan, great to get your take there. I want to learn more about Checkout.com because I understand that the company recently secured its Georgia banking charter as well. What does that mean for the company?
Yeah, so what that means for us is we've applied and we've gotten the application accepted. So we haven't had it fully accepted yet. We haven't had it fully approved yet. We've had the application accepted in September. We're moving down the path with the Department of Banking and Finance. What this means for us is we will open and operate as a bank in the US, but with a limited charter specific to merchant acquiring activities. And so what that means is we can process card transactions, and most importantly, we can become direct members of Visa and MasterCard networks. And that essentially gives us the opportunity and flexibility to reduce our costs, to work very closely with our merchants directly, and be able to innovate for them much, much faster. And so for us, we look at this as a line in the sand. The market is evolving here in the US. This is an opportunity for a London-based fintech to continue our expansion and also to demonstrate our commitment to the US market going forward.
Yeah. What does it say about Georgia specifically as a technology hub, a place where you want your company to be?
Yeah, listen, I think I moved to Georgia about 10 years ago. So I'm now, I can call myself an Atlanta native now. There is a massive investment. You have all of the large fintechs, you have all of the large payment providers that are either headquartered or have a significant presence there, including the likes of Visa, MasterCard, the others that are out there. And it's a continued commitment to that fintech ecosystem. And so you have all of these companies that are located there, you have a pool of talent, and you have a regulatory friendly environment where they want to support the growth of fintechs. And this is a key way that they're supporting the growth of fintechs.
Yeah. Well, look, you're on the ground at Money 2020. We were just hearing from Money 2020's awards leader. AI, very much a hot topic there. How do you see the future of shopping and agentic commerce from your unique perspective at Checkout?
Yeah, so from a checkout perspective, we sit in this interesting position between merchants and consumers and enabling payments to be accepted, for example. And so given that at the macro level, we see it as a real opportunity for consumers to be enabled through agents that shop on their behalf, whether it be a use case to find the best deal to buy something. I want to buy that shirt when it goes on sale and I really like it, and it just once it hits the certain threshold, or I have a birthday present for my son tomorrow that I need to purchase. And I think that today there is a bit of an asymmetrical shopping experience for consumers. You can either do deep research to find the best deal, and that sometimes can work and sometimes it doesn't work in consumers' favor. I think going forward, it really drives a new equilibrium for consumers because they have the ability now to enable AI to go out, search the internet for the best deal or for a curated experience or a curated gift or a curated, something that they're trying to purchase. So I think that's the overall concept. Now, I think how we get there, that's a bit of a different question because there are things that you need to have in place. You need to have consents. You need to have digital passkeys. How do we know that the agent is acting on that consumer's behalf and the consumer has provided consent to that agent? And being able to all of the protections that consumers have in place around chargebacks and other ways that your payments are protected today, when you're making the decision and you're pushing that button on the website or on your phone, an agent doing that on your behalf, all of those controls, putting those things in place are going to be critically important. And that's why for us at Checkout, we're really focused on our partnerships with Microsoft, with Google, with Visa, with MasterCard to drive those standards, to drive the approaches, the controls, the safeguards, so that we can create an environment where agents can be enabled and can get out there for consumers. So it's a space we're actively working in. We're very excited. It is the topic of Money 2020 this week. AI everywhere, agent AI everywhere. When's it going to happen? So we're all working on it, but the industry's very excited about it.
Jordan Reynolds joining us from Money 2020 in Las Vegas. He's Checkout.com's head of North American banking. Jordan, thanks again.
Thank you.